I can hardly believe it's been 4 years since I reviewed Alice in Wonderland, What's the Matter with Hatter? And it turns out, at the very end of that film, spoiler alert, there was nothing wrong with him. If anything, he was the most sane person in the entire movie.
Don't worry, Alice. If you ever need me, you know how to find me.
But what I bet you didn't know is, BKN has more animated fecal matter than you know what to do with. So we're gonna go for another one. Behold, Robin Hood, The Quest for the King. I get the feeling the guy who wrote Food Fight wrote this one too. Oh, and the executive producer of Biker Mice from Mars. Yay? Hey, the guy who directed What's the Matter with Hatter is on this one. You directed Mask of the Phantasm. Why did it all go wrong for you? What luck! It's the producer of Zorro, Generation Z. I don't know. Let's see how bad they could fuck up Robin Hood. Can't be any worse than what they did with Alice. Oh, come on. Nintendo 64 has better draw distance.
All hail Prince John!
I'm sure he was supposed to be screaming there. Let me adjust the audio a bit.
Well, it's nearly over now. I believe we're down to just 2 nights remaining in our tournament.
Then I can go home and play Call of Duty Shoot-A-Man.
So long as I am forced to watch him sit his traitorous backside on King Richard's throne.
Damn! No subtlety here. I think Maid Marian's real name is Frank. Oh, honey. These horses are more athletic. Who am I? Where am I? Did I double park my horse? I had no idea a big stick could debilitate a horse like that. I know they can definitely jack me up when I'm rollerblading, just like in Big Daddy.
The winner and champion is the Sheriff of Nottingham.
Of course NWO Wolfpack would win the title. That's why WCW folded.
Nottingham may wear the knight's armor, but he be nothing but a common crook!
Silence!
Why does my muzzle look like the face of a frog?
Archery contest has begun! First prize, a solid gold arrow!
Well, those prizes are a little skewed. I'd rather win at archery than at jousting, because at least I have something valuable to show for it after the fact.
Dear, not Robin Hood again. Sometimes I wish we had never stolen Robin of Locksley's lands and titles in the first place.
Well, that doesn't sound shoehorned in.
All but 2 contestants have been eliminated!
And when were you going to show us? Would 5 seconds of characters holding bows break the bank? Well, somebody didn't learn about layers in art school.
Nobleman has only 1 arrow left. The peasant will fire 2.
So, who is who? They both look destitute. Sheep wearing girdles. Now this is just perverted. I love dynamic action I can't see.
To the poor, we'll not give in. You. There he is. Got him now.
There's a whole bunch of future glue sticks running around the forest right now.
You in the carriage, show yourselves!
Why, look, Fluffy. It's the Sheriff of Nottingham.
Your sidekick's name is Fluffy? Was Babs, Trix, or Lola just too on the nose?
Only King Richard's ward, but also his first cousin.
Take heed, milady.
My jaw's about to fall off in this piece of shit movie.
Step aside, lest I be forced to move you. Search the carriage!
Why do I feel dirty looking at this?
Fluffy, your slip is showing?
Gross! I don't need panty shots. Well, that's a move that would make Link proud. Look out, Mortal Kombat, the journey begins. You've got competition.
It seems you're all alone.
This is not over yet. I will destroy you, Robin Hood.
You could Spanish tile a roof with those horse teeth.
He thinks the sheriff needs to learn a new tune.
Aye!
That tune has gone flat.
Didn't figure Remy the Rat to have such medieval bass.
Oh, correction. It was I who let you win it.
Robin of Locksley, I defeated you fair and square.
You put on a hood and your fur gets tan. How does that work?
For love of king and country, will you give it up already? You were both brilliant.
Is Friar Genital Wart standing on a booster box?
Did we stand defending our king? Though it's hard, we still share a grin.
This makes me yearn for Mary-Kate and Ashley music.
Making every weapon by hand. Outlaws all for making a stand. Against the sheriff we all unite.
You know, if you listen closely to this song, it sounds like Bus Stop by the Hollies. And for your information, no, I'm not going to play that song. I don't need the YouTube copyright strike force coming down on me.
We'll not give in, you can be sure.
The new animated Ewok show doesn't look very good.
No one here could simply ignore. We're all looking forward to when we can rest.
That's the one thing What's the Matter with Hatter didn't have. Songs. And just because of that, it is far superior to this movie.
Nice of Prince John to donate this to the cause.
So, when are you giving it to the poor?
Tried to reach my cousin to persuade him to return, but the sheriff's men have intercepted all my messengers.
If I remember right, the king goes off to fight in the Crusades. Good luck getting a messenger to run 3,000 miles to tell him.
Is we will set out tomorrow together.
Aye, we grow bored of living in the trees.
We want to share in the adventure.
Oh, please. Most of you will die before you hit the English Channel.
You know I am better with a bow than most of your men, and I am pretty fair with a blade as well.
The king would never forgive me if I allowed anything to happen to you. And I would never forgive myself.
Oh. I got hair in my mouth. That's not good either.
Come, Fluffy. We must see if we can wheedle any more information out of Prince John.
Did Fluffy get pregnant? Beautiful downtown Ajo, Arizona.
Over a dozen messengers, and not one has been able to get through.
I assure you, Your Highness, they were among your best and most loyal men.
Well, he sounds like a real voice actor.
We shall begin our long journey just as soon as this blasted sandstorm passes.
You packed a throne? Wow, Richard, you really are an impractical dick.
Perhaps you would be wise to go on ahead of your vast army with just a small party of men.
Yes, that would save many, many months.
And a shitload of animation budget.
And a handful of our most trusted guards will ever know that Richard the Lionheart is on his way home.
This is called setup, kids.
Once you reach the sea, use the carrier pigeons to carry my messages to Prince John and King Leopold of Austria. Now go, ride like the wind.
Please don't reference Christopher Cross songs. You're not a good enough movie to do that.
Oh! Hey, watch it, will ya? I'm using that leg.
Be gone, bird. You shall go back to being known throughout the land by your old nickname, John Lackland. Or my personal favorite, Prince John of Nottingham.
Well, damn. I had no idea I was attending a medieval deaf comedy jam. The sheriff is killing it right now.
It has all been arranged. Richard shall never set foot on British soil again.
Seriously, is his nose broken?
And all of Robin of Locksley's rightful titles and lands will be mine.
Done. Anything. Just make sure my brother never comes back.
How did the animation suddenly get worse?
Just let me catch my breath.
No time for that. Come!
Oh my!
I had no idea a rabbit could be horse-faced.
Ladies, what brings you to Sherwood this fine day?
Oh, Badger, I must see Robin at once.
Really broke the creative bank by giving him that name. Yeah, this really is coming after Mortal Kombat.
I'm surprised you did not ask to sleep in the galley. Of all the unladylike behavior, I don't know, I'm sure.
I'm sure there was English in there somewhere.
Wonder if we will ever find Robin now.
I wonder if I was right to leave Marion behind.
Oh, fucking come on!
What are you complaining about? Try being stuck under this pile of blub.
Hey, it's Cool Cat to come save the kids.
Better hang on, mateys. It's about to get mighty wicked round here.
Okay, 2 questions. 1, how do you eat with a beard like that? 2, is the rest of this movie going to be on the boat?
Robin!
Weapon by hand, outlaws all for making a stand.
He is to see to it that Richard never reaches Britain alive.
The murderous traitor!
Attaboy, try to convey that emotion.
I'm afraid you will have to settle for these. Ready? Aim!
Let me get this straight. You've got 1 guard to cover 7 captives. According to Sun Tzu, you're a fucking terrible strategist.
To the lifeboats! She's sinking fast! Abandon ship!
You know, I actually applaud this movie's water effects. It almost looks like it was filmed in a bathtub.
Welcome to France. Have a nice trip.
Not exactly how I thought we would be arriving, but I'm grateful we all survived.
Robin, have you forgotten? Richard and I are part French. We have family here that will help us.
Well, isn't that convenient?
Welcome, Friar Tuke, my old friend. It is wonderful to see you again.
I hate him already. Princess Peach's castle looks a little rough.
This is an act of war.
But King Richard, you would need an army for that. And you seem to have misplaced yours.
Somehow a key lime bear isn't threatening.
To crush you and conquer all of Austria.
Oh, I doubt that.
Even Augustus Gloop is telling you to tone down your gluttony. Dear God, what did those horses witness? What sins did Friar Tuck's horse commit to deserve that fate?
On they ride, Robin and Marion side. That's limitless. Loyalty keeps them awake.
So Cool Cat's real name is apparently Milli Vanilli. Good to know.
With such bravery and nerve, fighting traitors all the way against what
90 seconds of galloping horses. How are they not dead?
none more willing to give their all, with sword in hand and standing tall.
Shut up! Shut up!
And 'tis King Richard whom they serve with such bravery and nerve.
The characters in North and South on NES move more fluidly.
Wicked men may say 'tis Robin Hood who leads the band against the sheriff they all stand. So let it everywhere be.
Enemies who would pay far more than your Prince John for his head.
That was not the arrangement.
What? A double cross from his royal fat ass? Who knew?
We better...
Will! Oh, thank goodness you're all right.
Oh, okay. Will has a name. And the hell is with his arm?
Oh, I know. Why not? Oh, no, that would take an army.
I once read a story about a Trojan horse.
Jesus Christ. This movie is where creativity comes to die.
But not a Trojan horse for this job. We shall employ a Trojan tart.
A tart. Just like in the Alice movie. Wow. Not only is creativity dead, it's spinning in the grave on overdrive with self-plagiarism.
The abbey we passed just down the road. I'm certain my Austrian brothers would be delighted to lend their kitchen to a fellow friar.
Then we are off to cook up big trouble for King Leopold.
A new set would cost a fortune, so let's just transition you to a tart. Cheap bastards.
Yeah, I guess there'll be no danger letting this fat old friar pass. Raise the gate!
I want to rock down to Electric Avenue, if it existed.
Fat old friar am I? We shall soon have the last laugh.
I think you prematurely ejaculated from the tart, and I don't mean the cake.
You made it! Of course! Lots of nice big cracks to squeeze through in this old castle.
I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear that line.
A gift from the abbey, you say? Bring the tart inside.
Well, this turned weirdly sexual.
Open up! The prisoner has a visitor. This lady is King Richard's royal ward.
Hold it! We have orders not to let anyone pass but His Majesty King Leopold himself.
Did the voice actors just bank on horrible Hans and Franz impersonations? Man, I didn't think the voice acting could get much worse, but here you go.
The door stays locked until I return.
Why did the guard walk away? Even I know in a situation like this, I don't move when I have sus people hanging around.
You! Arrest that outlaw at once!
So these guys listen to anybody who screams, huh?
Take that! Oh.
So is this explained? No? Okay, just checking. We couldn't afford to show that completely, so here's the first part. Fucking stupid. Not since Avengers Endgame have I seen such a mighty force.
Now we must find Marion and help rescue the king.
I don't think that will be necessary.
Marion?
I already told you, numbnuts, we can't afford to show the Abbey in this movie. Don't you know that location costs are a bitch in animation? The king looks like he's wearing a deflated shark suit.
But I still have one deadly surprise awaiting them.
Are you going to catapult the Bear King as a fart bomb?
We've been traveling for days. How much farther can it be?
Good question. You went from Britain to Austria in 15 minutes. Why is this taking so long?
The body awaiting news. Is he?
Not yet.
What do you mean? You promised!
You said I was gonna get a PS5 for my birthday!
Get hold of yourself, man. This is no way for a king to behave.
Oh, please loop that.
Then we shall give our king the welcome he so richly deserves.
We are on British soil once again.
Then why am I still rocking?
That's my Fluffy, the Preggers bunny who rocks until the wheels come off. You fired the wrong way.
You cannot do this! Richard is our rightful ruler!
Care to open your mouth as you yell that? Or not? Fuck it.
You, my Lord Chancellor, are the only one that could have betrayed me.
I have no evidence to support that, but seize him anyway.
And by the way, we captured the sheriff's men on our way here. I'm afraid you are on your own, Lord Louse.
So the entire animation budget went to those water effects. Do I not get any kind of fighting in this movie at all?
Then I shall pay him a visit, Castle, when you had the chance. But that would have been the act of a coward. Unlike you, I believe in a fair fight.
Oh, so you're an idiot.
Once I am finished with you,
I shall chop your merry men into minced pie.
Why do the British love meat pies so much? I never cared for them.
And then I shall claim my kiss for the Maid Marian. Never!
Alright, a couple of things here. 1. I agree with Robin. Please, no yiffing. 2. Did the voices just kind of melt together like they did in Alice? Roll it!
Kiss for the Maid Marian. Never!
Sorry. Guess I need to work on my landings.
No one dares drop in on the Queen of Hearts unannounced. I'll have your head for spoiling my shot.
Isn't that a bit harsh? I said I was sorry.
PKN, this is why audio editing is important.
Well done, Robin.
I do fancy myself as a backyard wrestler.
Do not dare to utter even one excuse, you miserable maggot.
Wow, insults with alliteration. Getting creative for once.
My poor misguided brother needs is a nice long trip to Austria, where you may live out your days under the thumb of your good friend King Leopold.
Oh man. He's gonna have to smother himself in strawberry glaze every time that honey bear gets hungry. Talk about a fate worse than death.
That is, if she will have me.
Oh, I am truly sorry, Robin. But I cannot permit my cousin to marry an outlaw.
This kingdom does not allow scrubs in the family.
Kneel down before your king, Robin Hood, outlaw of Sherwood Forest.
Ship is what we all share, makes the sheriff show his despair.
Damn it, I wish. We somehow contributed too.
A happy ending for us all.
Well, that ending fizzled out like a weak fart. I can't really be mad at Robin Hood because if you know BKN standards, this really isn't the worst thing considering that BKN is not top notch. But the only thing that makes this worse than Alice is the fact that it has singing. And it's my philosophy that if you can't write a story, why in God's green earth would you start involving yourself in singing? That's like if you were learning how to juggle and you didn't know how to handle tennis balls, but you decided, what the hell, I'm just going to jump to chainsaws. There's no logic there. At all. Just like BKN. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to go to the toilet to liberate my bowels from this taco tyranny I'm feeling right now. Ugh. Gotta get that out of my system. But not in Nottingham. Or not. Fuck it.